All right, guys, here we go. Episode 64. Playing against number 2 Florida State this week. It's another user, and his stats are amazing, man. I mean, his offense is tearing up, defense is tearing up. He's got a sweet team, man. Quarterback, 99 overall. Free safety's pretty good. I just got Hurd, Moore, McBride, same old guys you've seen all season. Getting right into the gameplay here. Very first play after the opening kickoff, he kicked it into the end zone, and I just fair caught it because it was super deep. So first play of the game, just do a little run up the middle, and Moore just runs it all the way down. Get a huge block right there by Schroeder, and Moore just goes the distance, man. It surprised the heck out of me. I'm not gonna lie, it worked out really good for me there, and I get 2,000 yards on the season, which is huge. I don't think I ran that much in the past couple of years at all. But the ensuing kickoff, literally the next play, kickoff after the extra point, he brings it out of the end zone, and he cuts it to the right and breaks a tackle, and he is absolutely gone. I mean, Nelson was the closest guy there, and he returns the kickoff right back to tie it right back up. Oh my gosh, man. I haven't returned a kick, I don't think, ever, and he did it in the middle of the game. It made me feel great. So I got the ball, huge play I had on I think it was a pass play. It set me up for 3rd and 3, and I don't get it. I should have kicked it upfield, tried to bust it outside, didn't work. So 4th and 5, I got settled for a field goal, which I take. I'll take my 3 points and be happy about it. And I take the lead again, 10-7, still in the first quarter. And I get the ball back after a punt, 2nd and 5, trying to make something happen, a little counter play, and almost got in the end zone, not quite there yet. But 1st and goal, I get stuffed. So 2nd and goal, do a little read option, and Hurd just walks right in the end zone to extend our lead, 17-7. Which is nice, but he's not done yet. Into the first quarter, drop back pass. As he gets drilled, hits the receiver wide open for a nice little gain there, 2nd and 2. And he ends up getting the first down, and 1st and goal, we stop him. 2nd and goal, into the second quarter now, just hands it off to his running back, and he just walks in. I mean, doesn't even get touched for the touchdown to bring it within 3 again, so 17-14. And then right after that, after the kickoff, I just accepted fair caught it again. Very next play, handed off to Moore again, cuts it back upfield, and has a nice little cutback right there, a couple big spin moves for a huge 15-yard gain. I was running the ball really well, already had 100 yards rushing right there. So go no huddle, go with pretty much the exact same thing again. Hand it off, get a huge block right there, and whoops, spin move. And it worked out really good. Those guys are huge and running me down just enough time to get in the end zone. And we take the lead, or extend the lead, 24-14, go up by 10. But he wasn't done yet. Like a minute later, 3rd and 10, he's driving again, handed off up the middle, and look at the running lane. My gosh, my gosh, dude, that was there all game long. And he ends up getting 1st and goal on that huge 3rd down conversion. Runs it again, this time runs right by my linebacker. And he brings it within 3 again, 21-24. Into the end of the second quarter, about 20 seconds left, drop back for a little screen pass. Hit Marshall, who breaks a tackle, one of the few times it actually breaks a tackle. And we get the first down that stops the clock. I still have all 3 timeouts, just try not to use them yet. So 18 seconds, 1st and 10, do a little play action pass, and he's covering A, but I throw it, and he bumped him off route, but it worked out great for me somehow. He got the ball. Schroeder gets a touchdown right there before the half, and we go up 31-21. So into the 3rd quarter, he punts it here on 4th and 8, and he's already had one bounce off my head, so I was a little worried about that. Moore had one bounce off his head, and I get a pretty decent return. That's probably my longest return of the season, and that's not even a lie. I don't do very good on punt returns. But the next play after the punt return, do a little read option, and Hurd gets a huge block from my receivers right there, and he's just letting me score. And I take the touchdown and go up 21, I'm sorry. So a nice little 17-point lead. Feels good. It's a little bit of breathing room. 2nd and 6. Hands it off to his running back, and he almost gets the first down, 3rd and 2. And he's been going a lot of running on 3rd down. So I'm bringing a blitz, and I'm just manning it up all across the board. I'm bringing the Overstorm Brave, I think, and he sees it and just lobs it up over the top. Fields doesn't jump and doesn't even bother trying to tackle. And he just catches it on the run, and he's gone. The game's not over yet, not even close. And he brings it in within 10 again, 38-28. So my next series, I go 3 and out, 4th and 14. I'm punting it. I'm trying to pin him deep, trying to use a little bit of time off the clock because I don't want to give him more time. because it took him one play a while ago and he scored. So I punted it to him this time, and I'm Dawson on the sideline, and I have a feeling he's cutting it back, so I'm bringing him all the way over. And 26 picks up a huge block, and Cruz is the only guy that can get him, and not quite fast enough, and he returns a punt on me too. Man, this guy's got some skills, dude. He returned a kick return and a punt return and made me look silly at home. My gosh, brings it within 3. So 3rd and 7 into the 4th quarter now. Just trying to get the first down here and keep something happening. Trying to keep the series moving. And he's all over A, so I can't hit that. Try to throw it to X. Luckily, it wasn't picked off. I probably should have hit Y there. So 4th and 7, we're just going to take the field goal and try to get some points on the board. At least make it a 6-point game, which would be, I'd rather have a touchdown, but a 6-point game works. So 4th and 7, kicks up and drills the 50-yard field goal at least, or right there to his 45 plus. I'm saying 50. So into the end of the 4th quarter now, he's driving 2nd and 3. He's converted a couple of big 3rd downs right here. And quarterback sneak up the middle. And luckily, I actually got the tackle there. If he had busted outside, I was screwed. And he's got the accelerated clock on too. So 3rd and 4. We're expecting the run again. We're calling it. And he cuts it and runs into 55. If he had not done that, that was 6.5. No problem whatsoever. So we hold him on 3rd down. 4th and 2. We need a huge stop right here to potentially win the game. If we don't stop him, it's over. I don't know if I could score in 25 seconds. And he's making some adjustments here. He's calling some hot routes. I'm actually doing run middle, which, like I said, he was running a lot on 3rd down. So I do run middle here. He brings a man in motion. It's like, oh crap. And it actually works. He runs up middle. He breaks a tackle. Doesn't break the other. Falls just short of the 1st down. And I breathed a sigh of relief right there. That is for sure. We end up getting a win 41-35. An exceptional game by Florida State. I hate to ruin his national championship season because he was undefeated and hadn't had any trouble with anybody all season. And I just got fortunate, had a couple of big plays, and jumped out on top. So we end up getting a win. Good luck to Florida State on the remainder of the season in the bowl game. I hope everything works out for you, man. We end up getting the win. And looking at the game stats, we had a lot of stats, man. He just burned me on special teams for sure, which was huge. Players of the game, Hurd and Waller. Pretty good game overall. And good luck to Florida State again. And we'll be right back with the advance. All right, just got done showing the highlights from the game against Florida State. Great game. Marked 28-52. It was down to the last 30 seconds for sure. Great game. Very entertaining. That's why you love the user games, man. That's why we're trying to schedule as many as possible for the other users, just because stuff like that is fun, man. Stuff like that's fun. Let's check out what everybody else did. LSU ends up winning 42-14. Clemson wins 31-28. Auburn wins 42-35. Kansas wins 31-24. Missouri wins 42-23. Rutgers plays Louisville, wins 77-35. Whoa. It's a little bit more one-sided than I would like, but I guess you can't help it sometimes. I remember last year, Ole Miss and Auburn, it was a little bit one-sided too, but Auburn got his revenge this year. So I like it a little bit closer, guys, but I mean, if you can't help it, you can't help it. Just a little bit closer would be nice. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't want it to be, yeah. All right, on ECU ends up winning 33-20. UCLA has a bye week this week, and Ole Miss wins 56-35. So we're going to advance it, see what kind of shakeups happen in the top 25, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, just got done with the advance. I have a bye week this week, as do a lot of us. See who actually plays this week. LSU's bye week. Florida State, J dropped from 2 to 7, so they still have a chance. Clemson at number 4. Kansas plays Baylor, and Rutgers plays Temple. They move up to number 2 slot. Louisville plays UCF. And that's it. So we only have 3 games this week. More than likely what I'm going to do is I'm not going to have a video for the next advance. So whenever we advance to the conference championship, I'm going to throw week 15 and conference championship weekend in one video. That way it's something to go on instead of just looking for essentially 3 people to play. I mean, nothing against these guys. Their games will get recorded and videotized, but it's just, I don't see the point in it for 3 videos, and then not everybody plays for the conference championship either. So let's check out the top 25 and see what's going on there. Top 25 poll. UCLA still number 1. Rutgers moves up to the number 2 spot, and then Clemson is in a close 4th. They're still right there. Florida State still in it, and Ole Miss jumps from 9 to 8 there in the top 10. Also LSU, Auburn, ECU, Louisville. I move up a little bit, and Missouri is now ranked. They move up to being ranked now. And anybody else? No, nobody else. Check out the media. Well, media not really. The BCS, that's the one that matters right now with UCLA and Rutgers. With Clemson and Virginia Tech really close, and I think Clemson and Florida State have to play again. I think, maybe. I know they still have a conference championship, whereas Rutgers has their game this week, and then that's it. They don't have a conference championship, so it could be interesting to see what's going to happen there. So that's the top 10 for the users, essentially. Conference standings, see where everybody's sitting towards the end of the year. Missouri, Kentucky, or Tennessee ends up losing it, but Missouri gets the advantage because I've got 4 losses in conference. Even though I beat Missouri before the user joined, he's going to the conference championship more than likely against LSU. LSU has the advantage over Auburn, and Auburn has the advantage over Ole Miss, and Ole Miss has 2 conference losses to me and Auburn, so they're not in the running. And we shortchanged Auburn a game this year, which was my fault doing the schedules. So he gets 1 less game, but he still had a really good season. Everybody had a really good season so far. I got the ACC, and Florida State and Clemson are both on the same side. So Florida State is more than likely going to play Virginia Tech for the conference championship, and Virginia Tech's number 3, and they're number 7, so they have a shot to move up even more. They could still somehow leapfrog Rutgers. Which, even though the Rutgers is undefeated, that's a huge advantage. But stuff can still happen, man. Stuff can still happen. That would be crazy. So we got ACC Conference Championship game, and then we have Conference USA Championship game, which ECU's got that pretty much locked up, and then Pac-12 Championship game. Yeah, so we only got 3 games this week, and then 4 games next week, and that's where we're going to be sitting at game-wise. Like I said, congratulations to Missouri. Comes in, gets the conference championship game. Once again, I beat Ole Miss for the first time in the online dynasty, and I can't beat the computer. It ruins my chances. Check out the Heisman watch. We got UCLA, Florida State, Ole Miss, ECU, and then Boise computer jumping up there. Dadgum, making a surprise splash in there. Check out the bowl projections as of right now. Like I said, stuff can still change. See if I can find users, because nobody lights up, I think, except for my team, so it's kind of rough to see. Louisville and USC right now in the Fight Hunger Bowl. Baylor and Arizona in the they're not users anymore. Dang it, that's Kansas. I keep getting those confused because Baylor was in before Kansas. ECU and Cincy in the Liberty Bowl. Vandy and Florida State in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Oh man, a rematch. That would be interesting. And the way it's looking there is I'm potentially going to be playing, I could play Clemson there too, Florida State or Clemson or Virginia Tech, because it's ACC versus SEC. So could be interesting, interesting scenario. Auburn versus Wisconsin, Capital One Bowl. Missouri Northwestern in the Outback Bowl. LSU Nebraska Rose Bowl. Ole Miss and Clemson, user game right there, Fiesta Bowl. And then Rutgers and UCLA as of right now in the national championship. But like I said, with the last week this week, and then the conference championships next week, still anybody's game. Some crazy stuff could happen, but that's gonna be it for this episode. Like I said, we're taking a 3-day break, so instead of the normal 3 days, so this is going up Thursday, so it'd be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So instead of the video Sunday, we're gonna do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The video will go up Wednesday, and we'll just do that, and encompass. Yeah, we'll include week 15 in conference championship week. But that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.